Did you know that over 70% of women report experiencing jealousy in romantic relationships, according to a 2022 study by the Kinsey Institute? While many men see jealousy as a weakness, science reveals it's a complex emotional response rooted deep in our evolutionary past. In the next 13 minutes, you're going to discover 5 profound reasons behind the psychology of female jealousy, including reason 4, a tactic women use that most men completely overlook. Understanding these drivers isn't about control, it's about building genuine connection and navigating relationships with informed confidence. Get ready to decode why she reacts that way. Reason 1, the primal fear of loss. A 2019 study in evolutionary behavioral sciences found that jealousy in women is strongly linked to the fear of losing a partner's investment, resources, protection, and commitment. Imagine this: you're talking to an attractive woman at a bar, and your girlfriend's eyes narrow, her grip on her drink tightens. This isn't just about the other woman, it's her subconscious mind calculating the potential threat to your shared future. This primal fear is deeply wired, a survival mechanism designed to ensure the continuation of her lineage by securing a stable partner. It's a powerful evolutionary echo, reminding us that connection is deeply tied to perceived security and investment. But this is just the first layer of why she reacts. Reason 2, insecurity and self-worth triggers. Research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology in 2020 highlighted a strong correlation between lower self-esteem and heightened feelings of jealousy in women. Consider a scenario: you compliment a female colleague's presentation skills, and your girlfriend immediately questions your intentions or brings up past perceived slights. This reaction often stems from her own internal doubts about her value and your perception of her. When her self-worth is shaky, she's more likely to perceive external interactions as threats, projecting her insecurities onto the situation. It's not always about you, it's often a reflection of her internal landscape. But understanding insecurity is only part of the picture of her psychology. Reason 3, the social comparison trap. A 2018 study in the journal Sex Roles indicated that women often engage in social comparison, evaluating themselves against perceived rivals. Picture this: you're at a social gathering, and your girlfriend notices you engaging in a prolonged, friendly conversation with another woman. Her mind might immediately start comparing herself, her looks, her wit, her value, to the rival. This comparison isn't necessarily about you being unfaithful. It's a deeply ingrained social behavior where women assess their standing within a social hierarchy and their desirability relative to others. It's an attempt to gauge her position and your continued attraction in a competitive landscape. This social dynamic is crucial to understanding her psychology. Reason 4, testing your commitment. Sometimes, a woman's jealousy is a subconscious test, a way to gauge your commitment and how much you value her. Think about this: you're out with friends, and a woman playfully flirts with you. If your girlfriend reacts with mild jealousy, and you respond by reassuring her, prioritizing her, and subtly shutting down the flirtation, she gains a sense of security. A 2017 study in the Archives of Sexual Behavior suggested that these tests can strengthen bonds when handled correctly. It's her way of seeing if you'll defend the relationship and reaffirm your interest in her. This isn't manipulation, it's an intrinsic part of relationship dynamics, seeking validation. But this strategic testing is just one facet of her complex reactions. Reason 5, perceived threat to resources. Evolutionary psychology suggests that women are attuned to threats to their access to resources, which historically included protection, financial stability, and social status. Imagine you're discussing a promotion with a male friend, detailing the increased responsibilities and potential benefits. If your girlfriend seems unusually anxious or questioning, it might not be about your fidelity, but about how this change could impact your shared life or her perceived standing. A 2020 paper in Frontiers in Psychology noted that perceived threats to a partner's ability or willingness to provide can trigger jealousy. It's a deeply ingrained instinct for security and a stable future, ensuring her well-being and potential offspring. This instinct shapes her reactions profoundly. Bridging the gap between understanding these drivers and seeing them in action requires keen observation. It's not just about the what, but the why behind her reactions. The primal fear of loss, insecurity, social comparison, commitment testing, and perceived threats to resources all weave together to create the complex tapestry of female jealousy. These aren't flaws, they are deeply ingrained psychological mechanisms that have shaped human relationships for millennia. Recognizing these patterns allows you to respond with empathy and strategic awareness, rather than confusion or frustration. But understanding these 5 reasons is just the beginning. What comes next is how you navigate these waters. When you notice the signs of jealousy, the crucial step is not to dismiss them, but to address the underlying cause. If it's insecurity, offer genuine reassurance and validation. If it's a perceived threat, actively communicate your commitment and future plans. Remember the evolutionary roots, demonstrating your continued investment and reliability is key. This isn't about placating or manipulating, it's about building a secure attachment based on mutual understanding and trust. By acknowledging her feelings and responding constructively, you can transform potential conflict into deeper connection. This proactive approach to managing jealousy is a hallmark of confident, emotionally intelligent men. Navigating these emotions is a skill. The goal isn't to eliminate jealousy entirely, it's a natural human emotion. Instead, it's about fostering an environment where it doesn't become destructive. This means cultivating open communication, consistently demonstrating your commitment, and understanding the psychological triggers that can cause it. When a woman feels secure, valued, and confident in your investment, her jealous reactions are less likely to manifest in unhealthy ways. It's about building a foundation of trust so strong that external threats are perceived for what they are, minor ripples, not tidal waves. This confident approach to relationships is what attracts and retains high-value women. This leads us to the subtle nuances. Consider the moments when her jealousy, though present, is accompanied by a deep, unwavering gaze. It's a look that pierces through superficial interactions, seeking genuine connection. This isn't just about her fear, it's about her desire for a profound bond, a testament to the strength of her feelings. When you can meet that gaze with confidence and honesty, you build a trust that transcends fleeting insecurities. It's in these moments of vulnerability and strength, where the primal fear of loss meets the desire for lasting commitment, that true intimacy is forged. This powerful exchange is often a sign of deep-seated attraction. The intensity of her gaze speaks volumes. Another powerful indicator is when her body language subtly mirrors yours, even in moments of tension or insecurity. It's an unconscious echo, a sign that she's deeply attuned to you, seeking to harmonize with your emotional state. This mirroring isn't just mimicry, it's a biological signal of connection and empathy, a subconscious plea for understanding and reassurance. When she mirrors your posture or gestures, especially when feeling jealous, it signifies a deep desire to bridge the emotional gap and reaffirm the bond. This subtle dance of connection is a testament to the underlying attraction, even when masked by insecurity. It's a beautiful, complex interplay. Ultimately, understanding female jealousy is about recognizing its evolutionary and psychological roots. It's a complex emotion driven by the fear of loss, insecurity, social comparison, commitment testing, and perceived resource threats. These aren't reasons to be afraid, but insights to foster deeper connection. When you see jealousy, don't just react to the emotion, understand the underlying cause. By responding with empathy, reassurance, and consistent commitment, you can transform these challenging moments into opportunities for growth and stronger intimacy. This informed approach is key to navigating the psychology of female jealousy effectively, proving you're a man who understands the nuances of attraction. It's about building trust. So, how do you apply this knowledge? It's about being present, attentive, and secure in yourself. When you understand that her jealousy often stems from a place of deep emotional need and evolutionary programming, you can respond with more compassion and less defensiveness. This creates a virtuous cycle. Your understanding fosters her security, which in turn reduces the intensity of her jealous reactions. It's a powerful dynamic that builds a resilient and trusting relationship. This isn't about winning or losing an argument, it's about building a partnership where both individuals feel safe and valued. Confidence comes from knowledge, and knowledge here is power. You've learned the 5 core psychological reasons behind female jealousy: the primal fear of loss, insecurity triggers, social comparison, commitment testing, and perceived resource threats. Now you know what to look for. But knowing the signs is only half the equation. What you do next is what actually matters. It's about applying this knowledge with confidence and empathy to build stronger, more secure relationships. Subscribe so you don't miss our next breakdown, because understanding women is a skill, and we're here to help you build it.